Hello everybody, how are you all doing? I'm back yet again with another DSP video. For those of you following me on Twitter will have been aware that I've been talking about another video that I've been working on about DSP, which was basically me analysing his Christmas special. That video is taking a bit longer than I'd thought, so yeah, it's going to be a little bit longer before I upload it, but I was sort of saying on Twitter that that was going to be the next DSP video that I uploaded, but yeah, I'm making this one in the meantime for reasons, because something has happened that I want to talk about, and also I've been wanting to make a video on this particular topic, which is DSP's attitude for, well, since the whole Content ID bullshit went down over Christmas, or just before Christmas. I wanted to make a video about DSP's attitude, because his attitude, it annoys me all the time anyway, but it really was annoying me over this period. So I wanted to make this video, and I thought it'd be quicker to get this video out and uploaded, and then continue to work on the Christmas video, which is coming. A lot of people wanted me to talk on that video, and yeah, I am uploading a video, make it sound like I'm like releasing an album or something. I am uploading a video on that soon, once it's done, whenever that will be. Anyway, so this video today, before I get started, I just want to say I want to help out all the DSP fanboys, because a lot of DSP fanboys comment on my videos, as you'd imagine, defending him, but it's all the same generic shit, and I just want to save them a bit of time. So I'm going to suggest a comment that these fanboys can use, because a lot of them use it anyway, so you might as well just continue this. What you do is, I mean, I don't know how long this video is going to be, so you just look down at the video and just see how long the video is. Let's say it's 25 minutes long, I don't know, I'm just guessing, so just using 25 minutes as an example, you look at it, you see 25 minutes, and then you comment, wow, you wasted 25 minutes of your life talking about someone you do not like, and then you just go on your merry little fucking way, okay? So you just want to start typing that now, I'll be sure to read it and take it on board, but seriously, what the fuck is with these people and that's comment? Like, you've wasted 13 minutes, 57 seconds of your life talking about someone. What is 13 minutes, 57 seconds? What is 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours in the grand scheme of someone's life? I've spent hours of my life, like, waiting at the airport. Oh, I wasted 3 hours of my life waiting for a plane. Fuck off, man. How valuable is your life? What would you be doing with what should I be doing with that 13 minutes, 57 seconds? Oh, you should be out singing to orphans and fucking feeding the starving. Fuck off. Why don't you go do that shit? Leave, write your comment and fuck off. Have they gone? Good. Right, so let's get started. DSP's attitude as of late. Now, I want to talk about a situation that was brought to my attention recently by the awesome Evil AJ 2010 concerning League of Legends and Twitch TV, just those words alone. League of Legends, DSP, Twitch TV. I'm sure a lot of you already know what I'm talking about. Basically, this is DSP going on a rant because he wanted to stream, as he does every day, because it's his job. You know, he was clocking in on whatever morning, wanting to do his usual 9 to 5, like, oh, back to the old grind bullshit of playing computer games and talking over them at the same time, you know. Oh, hard living. And what should he find when he gets to work? Twitch TV's not letting him stream, so he had to stream a lot later. Oh my god, oh, I hate it. Don't you hate it when things like that fuck up your work? You just want to get on with your work and then something like that happens, you know. I mean, I suppose like when I'm driving to work, it'd be my equivalent of like a traffic jam. Oh, I'm going to be late for work. Well, that's what DSP was like. Oh, I'm going to be late for the stream. So, yeah, these people were making him late because there was a I have to keep looking because I keep getting the name of the game. League of Legends tournament, which was making Twitch run really slowly, and then all the regular Twitch users couldn't get on to do their work, which we all need. I mean, you know, people were sitting around going, where's my stream? Where's my stream? And DSP was going, oh my god, they're getting restless. So people had to wait, which obviously waiting is not acceptable. When you want DSP stream, you want it now, you don't want to wait. So, going to put some images on the screen now of how DSP talked about this situation, how he felt on it. So let's take a look at this. Okay, so this is DSP's first comment on it. This is obviously from his Twitch TV channel. Phil says, "What a joke! Give all the bandwidth and site usage to LoL again." So I'm going to call it LoL rather than League of Legends, just for time saving. I know how we all like to save time. So yeah, that's his first little input on the matter. So let's just move on to this next shot. Phil says, "Who the blank plays LoL? Seriously?" And then someone there, the Coming Reaper, comments, "Lots." And then this person at the bottom, Red Ron, over 30 million people. So, Phil responds to that by saying, 30 million idiots who play games from 2007. It's a sad fact that the world is full of idiots. Before I show you, there's one more sort of picture, but I just want to freeze frame there because Phil says 30 million idiots who play games from 2007. So because they're playing a game that is not from like 2013, 14, like it's not a new release, these people are idiots because they're watching a game from 2007. Interesting. Interesting. A lot of people want to watch a game from 2007. Makes them idiots. Yet you complained when people didn't watch your Earthbound playthrough. Earthbound, wasn't that released in 1994? But if people, you were like, oh, I'm not getting enough views for Earthbound, maybe people weren't watching your Earthbound playthrough because using your own logic, they didn't want to be an idiot. Because from your logic, watching older games makes you an idiot. So you should be praising your fans. They're geniuses, if anything. Oh, what's Phil playing? Earthbound. Wait a minute, I've not heard of this game. What year was it released? 94? 94? I'm not watching that. I'm not a fucking idiot. So, and also, I want to point out, I mean, I'm not totally up on DSP, but when I've been through his channel from here and there, I swear he's playing Dragon Age Origins. Wasn't that game released in, like, you know, 2008, 9, something like that? I know it's not quite as bad as 2007, but it's not relevant, is it? So, is anyone who's watching your Dragon Age Origins playthrough an idiot? I'm not sure what you're saying, Phil. It seems like you're being a bit of a hypocrite again, doesn't it, mate? So please enlighten me. Or is it just that any game you play nowadays from 2007? Also, didn't you recently play Fallout 3 again for the second time? So then you're expecting people not only to watch a game that is like several years old, but you're also expecting people to watch a playthrough of something you've already done a playthrough of. That seems a bit idiotic to expect. But no, of course. Let's move on. Look at the final screen cap. Phil says, hundreds of thousands of brain-dead idiots. And then XFactor27 says, LeMayo Phil. And Darkside Phil says, all watching the stream just because it's popular and not because they understand anything about what they're watching. So is that how it works? People see that this League of Legends is being played, and they're like, oh, League of Legends is being played. I don't understand anything about that. I don't know what it is. But lots of people are watching it. Let's watch it as well. Is that how it works? Or, you know, maybe they actually want to watch it. How are you able to assess the opinions of so many people without even knowing them? You just look at them and just go, yep, they're all watching it because everyone else is watching it. There's not a single person there that actually wants to watch it. It's just because it's popular. Is that how it works, Phil? It just, the whole situation to me seems like you're being very hypocritical, and your attitude seems to be that if anyone's watching anything else on Twitch TV other than what you want to put on Twitch TV, they're brain-dead morons. Going back to people that like Minecraft, as well as obviously now people that like League of Legends, these are games that you do not like. Fair enough, you do not like them. Other people do. And this makes them idiots? But anything that you stream, like Earthbound, which is older than these games, and if anything, by your sort of logic, is irrelevant and shouldn't be played now because Earthbound is old, that's okay because you're playing it? Is that what you're saying? Maybe you should be more clear. Maybe you should just come out and say that. They go, oh, these idiots watching games before 2007, that I'm not doing a playthrough of. If I was doing a playthrough of it, then fine, that's okay. Why don't you just come out and say that, because that's pretty much what you're saying. Anyone who's on Twitch TV and watching something that's not your content is a fucking idiot. Ugh. Why people continue to follow you is beyond me. I mean, you know, I've got no problem with people who watch your videos. I just don't understand why they watch your videos. I mean, now I find that the best way to watch your videos is through the great montages that people put up, because it takes all the funniness of laughing at your inability to play games without actually having to watch your playthrough. That's great. Also, yeah, on the subject, the whole "this is how you don't play" montages are amazing. There's one that I've just watched that's just been uploaded the other day. I'll put a link to it below. It's "This is how you don't play Uncharted 3. The chap, I forget his name, I'll put his name in the description. He has done "This is how you don't play Uncharted 1, 2 and 3. They're all very funny, so I'd urge you to go take a look at them if you want to watch DSP without the DSP. Which I find is the best way to watch him, if I'm honest. So, yeah, that was me just covering that little topic, and thanks to Evil AJ for bringing that to my attention. Now, the initial thing that made me want to talk about Phil's attitude over Christmas was, like I said, the content ID thing. And his entire, like, the way he dealt with the situation and how, well, his attitude, like I say. Now, I've got a quote here. I'm going to have to excuse me. I want to read the quote, how DSP actually says it. Because basically, he says, and this made me, like, laugh so much, but it also made me really angry, because I can't believe he actually thinks like this, but, you know, it's him. So this is what he says, right? I'll read what he says, and then I'll break it down. He's talking about how people are putting content ID on his playthroughs, and he's saying why it's wrong. This is what he says. He says, it's like an artist goes out and buys paint and a paintbrush. They go home and paint a beautiful portrait, but when they go to sell it to somebody, they get contacted, and someone says to them, sorry, you don't own that because you used our paint to make that, so that's our property. Right. So I'm going to break down now, like, what he said. So, an artist, which the artist in this story, allegedly, is Phil. So Phil, the artist, goes out, buys a paint and paintbrush, which is the game. Let's pick a game, for example. Let's say it's The Last of Us. So, Phil buys the paint and paintbrush, which is The Last of Us. Then he goes home and paints this is his exact words, a beautiful portrait, which is his playthrough. So he takes The Last of Us, which is nothing. It's just a paint and paintbrush. Worthless. Paint and paintbrush. Phil, the artist, is going to make it into something. Beautiful playthrough, which now, you know, Naughty Dog, anyone who has anything to do with The Last of Us, they have no business with it. Because Phil's created the art. That's just the supplies. Last of Us is just the supplies. Really, let's think about it here. Let's break it down in terms of effort. How much effort do you think goes into making a computer game like The Last of Us? A lot of effort. A lot of people put into that. A lot of time. A lot of money. There is a lot of work. How much effort goes into talking over it while you're playing it and then uploading it? Not a lot. And don't bullshit me, because I do it. I have a Let's Play channel. Not a lot of effort goes into it. So, you're saying that it's wrong that someone like, you know, in this example, Naughty Dog, should not be allowed to claim content ID or earn any money off that video because you've created the art. When realistically, if we were to do a pie chart, and please, if anyone wants to do a pie chart, this would be hilarious, I'd say that easily 99.9% of effort of the playthrough is because of Naughty Dog. 0.0 whatever 1% is down to you. Simple. If you think about it, you're saying that you're creating the art. Well, let's take away your paintbrush and your paint, shall we? How many people are going to watch a video of just you in the dark doing commentary? Why don't you point the camera at you while you're playing the game? And we can just watch you with a controller doing your witty commentary and see how many fucking views you get. You owe people like Naughty Dog. Of course they deserve that. I mean, yeah, you make money off these videos, which is fair enough. It's my opinion on it. It doesn't really matter, though. I am sorry to sort of go off on. I am going to be uploading a video soon about my opinion on people who make money off Let's Plays. So until then, I'll sort of like hold back on what I want to say about it. But yeah, really, your story, like the artist, you're not the artist. Naughty Dog are the artist. The Last of Us is a beautiful portrait, and your commentary over it is graffiti. You've gone up to this beautiful portrait and you've scribbled on it. And now you're trying to sell it on. Oh look, I've scribbled on it. That was nothing before I got to it. Bollocks, mate. Absolute bollocks. You need to fucking reevaluate your attitude and, like, sort your fucking opinions out. You frustrate me so much. Your whole... You're leeching off of people and making money, basically. Now, I've got no problem with it, to some extent. But you need to be a lot more grateful about the situation. You've got an opportunity here where you're playing a computer game and making money off it. If your attitude was completely different, I would not have a problem with you. This whole content ID thing came about, you should have been like, well, do you know what? It is their game. This is how I make my living, and it's a real fucking bummer. But I'm sorry, they have the right to... If they want to turn around one day and say, do you know what? You just continue using Naughty Dog for this example. We don't want anyone now uploading any playthroughs. They can upload playthroughs. We're happy for people to upload playthroughs of our games, but they're not allowed to make money of them. They're within their right to do that. Now, I know that if that happens, you just boycott Naughty Dog games, obviously, because you're only in it for the money. But you couldn't then turn around and go, Naughty Dog are fucking idiots for doing this, because they're in their right to do it. But then you would say that because you did it with Nintendo. So, you know, that's classic DSP, isn't it? What you're doing is no more than taking... If you went out and, I don't know, uploaded Star Wars, the whole film, like, I don't know, any episode, whatever, to YouTube, and then you did commentary over it. Oh, I really like this bit. Oh, look at Jar Jar here, he's hilarious, lol. Now, I know you're going to go, no, that's not right, because it's a transformative work, blah, 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 blah. But if you think about it, take a game, that's, in some cases, yeah, you're right, but take a game like Heavy Rain. If you watch a playthrough of Heavy Rain and you get to the end and you find out who the killer is, why would you then go out and buy that game? You wouldn't. Sure, you've made you know, it's different for each person who plays it in terms of, like, when you are moving the gameplay around and whatever. Like, you know, it took you, I saw on a very funny video by, I think his name is Magnu, I forget the numbers, 991, I think. It's of Heavy Rain anyway, I'll put a link to it. And basically it's DSP playing the section of Heavy Rain where you've got to crawl through a vent with broken glass in it. I've got a playthrough of Heavy Rain on my Let's Play channel, and I didn't even realise that that was a part where anyone got stuck, but Phil managed to get stuck on that bit. I'm not sure how that happens. So that was an original DSP piece of art of him fucking up on that bit, if you like. But the story remains the same. Yes, there's different decisions that you can make, but at the end of Heavy Rain, the killer is always the same person. So you spoil that for people who watch your playthrough. No, you know, they watch it by their own choice, that's fine. But then you might have cost Quantic Dream a couple of sales of people who now will go, well, I'm not going to go buy that game now. It did look good, but what's the point? I know the story. So, you know, think before you speak is the moral here. I think that is pretty much all I wanted to say in this video. I'm just going to scroll down my notes real quick. Yeah. So, yeah. What is your guys' opinion? I always like to hear this, but he seems to be getting worse. He started this year with a video of how this year he's going to be positive and turn everything around, which we've heard a million times before. And he had that huge announcement. Have you ever noticed that as well? Whenever he has an announcement, it's always a huge announcement. I saw one the other day, it might be this one I'm referring to, where he was actually doing the news and stuff, and at one point he goes, now this next announcement is so huge, and oh my god, I'm actually shaking for how huge this announcement is. Not, you know, what you're doing is not groundbreaking, my friend. You're playing computer games and talking over them. Fair enough, you entertain people, whatever. But No news you have that's huge to you is as huge to everyone. You moving house is huge for you. It's not huge for the people that watch your fucking videos. Just call it an update and just come and go, yeah, I'm moving house or whatever, so you might not get many videos in this space of time or whatever. It's not huge. There's not people at home going, honey, sit down. I've just watched a very huge news video. Oh, what's happened? Earthquake? Volcano erupting? Whatever? No, DSP's moving house, so playthroughs might be on hold for a while. Only say huge news if it's huge news. Sorry, people are like, why does DSP make you so angry? The thing is with him is that he continues to act like a complete and utter twat, and people just accept it. He's in a very privileged position, and he doesn't appreciate it. If he appreciated it, my thoughts towards him would be completely different. So, yeah, I'll try and end this video for a second time. Like I say, there's a video coming on my opinions on Let's Plays that make money, because a few people have asked me about it, and I think that people are kind of confused about where I stand on it. So that video will be coming soon. My DSP Christmas special analysis video will be coming soon, and I've got another new series that I'm gonna be uploading soon that has nothing to do with DSP. It has nothing to do with DSP, believe it or not. Oh yeah, I do make videos about other than DSP, so there we go. Yeah, thanks for watching. As always, if you want to leave me your thoughts, then please feel free to do so. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. So thanks again. Cheers, guys.